How's it going, kiddos? Handsome Jack Boy here, bringing you guys the 11th episode of my Borderlands Dust Waste Pearlescent Weapons Guide. And in this episode, I'm going to be covering the Falcon. The Falcon is a dull sniper rifle, and the prefix for mine is GGN25F Blue Falcon. The prefix for you guys won't change, at least the main parts, aka the blue part of the prefix, as that's the only legitimate one that you can get on this weapon. Now, as you can see there, in the red text it says, Falcon Punch! Now, since there's quite a few things to go over when it comes to this weapon, I decided it's best to just jump right into the footage. Anyway, so the main effect of this weapon is its Falcon Punch ability, which has a small chance to activate with each shot, but it's basically a really powerful fire nova that goes off around you, and the chance of actually getting this to go off is fairly small. I do struggle to get the nova to trigger during this footage, but I do have some other footage that I recorded that are a couple good examples of the potential of that fire nova, because it is really powerful. You basically get to see what it's capable of. But how you'll know when the effect actually triggers is you'll notice the bullet transforms itself into that nova, and there'll be a slight delay for the nova to go off after the shot that triggers it. But there's also an audio cue that will play that indicates that you triggered it. You'll hear the iconic Falcon Punch line in the background. I'm quite sure a lot of you guys already know that this weapon in and of itself is a reference to Captain Falcon from Super Smash Bros. And the F-Zero series, which is where he originates from. But the Falcon Punch Nova isn't the only thing that makes up this weapon. There, of course, is some other unique traits that this weapon has. For one, it always spawns as a fire sniper rifle with that ×4 to its elemental modifier. Has a fairly large tech pool, and the consumption of the tech pool per proc is really low. It also gains additional damage and has a pretty big increase to its recoil reduction. And unlike other pump action sniper rifles where you can just hold down the trigger, with this thing it's not like that. You actually need to do it manually and tap the trigger after every shot. But that is the Blue Falcon for you. I told you there was quite a few things to go over. Usually there are with these Pearlescents, but I can 100% tell you without a doubt that I love this gun, which you could probably already assume. I mean, not only is it very powerful, but it also has a very unique special effect. The fact that it plays the iconic Falcon Punch line every time it triggers is just awesome. And since the Nova can only damage enemies up close, and considering this thing is a sniper rifle, there's two completely opposite playstyles that you have. You have the up close and personal side with the Nova, which is obviously more risky considering the Nova only has a chance to go off. Or you can play it safe and stay back and snipe enemies. And to use this weapon effectively, it's best to make use of both styles. Switching between the safe approach and the risky approach is the way to go. But apart from that though, guys, that's pretty much going to wrap it up for this video. I hope you enjoyed this. Be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe for more, and I'm out of here. Peace!
That was all me.